As a game developer, I'm always looking to learn. Many game developers talk about Steam capsules, how to make them, what's the point that to make them appeal, the constructs, the colors, all these things. But there is no any game developer share numbers and real data about impression and CTR rate. And what is the number for CTR percent, like 2%, 5% or 10%. I searched on YouTube about Steam CTR and Steam Capsule. What I just found is people talking how to make the capsule appeal. They don't share anything about what really happening behind the scene. Please, I'm not professional, I'm just normal game developer that want to share authentic moment and real data and real number with you guys. So please, be easy on me. I just want to share my experience, my data with you. Because I know there is many game developer out there looking for honest and real numbers to learn from. Like I do, I always looking for numbers, experience to learn from. So please, if you are a game developer and watching me now, if you have any data, even it's very low, please share it to other game devs because everyone looking for real data to learn from. Today I will share with you my real data and numbers from Steam dashboard, and I will share with you the impression numbers and the CTR numbers, and we will see why CTR is a game changer in the Steam sales. Briefly, Northend Tower Defense is a tower defense auto battler game. I talked about this game and I already said it sold more than 130,000 units and it still keeps selling. While on the other hand, Deepstone Rift is a mining tower defense game, and I talk about Deepstone Rift and made some devlogs. You can check these devlogs in the channel. Even Northend Tower Defense is older than Deepstone Rift, but still Northend Tower Defense makes sales more than Deepstone Rift. And I wonder why. So I went to Steamworks dashboard to check how much impression that Northend Tower Defense get and how much impression that Deepstone Rift gets. I thought that Northend Tower Defense get way more impressions than what Deepstone Rift gets, but the reality, it's almost getting the same numbers. As you can see now, I'm in the Steam page for Northend Tower Defense and this one for Deepstone Rift. I will remove my name for sure for the Steam, maybe because it's not good to show. But as you can see, we have the same date here, and I was like thinking like maybe this game make more sales because it's have more impression and way more. And I say more like 50% more or something because the sales is already doubled. But if you can see here, the impression is for almost not almost. For 1 month is 386,000 and for the Deepstone Rift is 313,000. So it's like 60,000 different, but the visits is doubled and more than doubled. Like as you can see here is 24,000 something and it's here 11,000 something. And that's related to the click-through rate, which is I'm talking about this video. Click-through rate for this game is 5.1 and click-through rate for this game is 3%. So that's why I'm just like wondering what's going on, what we can do about this, and I'm just like discussing this with you and want to share these things with you. As you can see, I mean the top countries for both games are almost the same, not very same, but yeah, almost, let's say. But first one is United States, then Hong Kong and China and Russia, and here also United States, Hong Kong, China and Russia and Singapore. It's like just like same, but maybe Singapore in the third place here. What is going on here is it's really very like, for example, for Deepstone Rift, it's like the most impression coming in the home page. And it's coming from the recommended by developer or publisher. That's why, because we have like a good big publisher, so our game showing in the home page under this recommended by publishers. But unfortunately, this bringing 73% of all the impression for the game, but the click-through rate is 85%. Not 85%, 0.85%, which is less than 1%. That's why where the capsule will appear, it's matter a lot, because if your capsule show in place that these people not interested in general, they will not click. But in the same other hand, for Northend tower defense, if you go down and look at the most views are from like, okay, homepage, but where in the homepage? It's in the recommended based on the games that you play. So these people that see these capsules are already interested in tower defense game and played games like Northend tower defense. So most likely they will click on this capsule. Even though we have like feature game by tags, so the same tags about like tower defense, and this is the issue here. And as you can see here, more like this, it's have high percent of click-through rate. So where the capsule will show, it will convert to a good amount of visits. So I decided to make a new capsule and test it and see if these numbers will getting higher by any chance. So this capsule is before and this capsule is after. So tell me, what do you think? Which one is better? For the new capsule, we tried to make the character appear more bigger and the title is more clean. And also we tried to make the character have more lighting and construct to they appear in front of the background. Even though until now it's not to prove anything, but yeah, we can see some increase in the click-through rate, but we don't know. For last week, I checked the click-through rate for Deepstone Rift and it's increased from 3% to 4.2%. So it's increased by 1.2%, which is great. 1.2%, it's not low at all, especially for me. But the issue is these numbers related to the impression numbers. While the impression was less than 45,000, the click-through rate it's go up. So there is connection between impression numbers and click-through rate. So if the impression numbers go high, the click-through rate will go down, and the impression number will go down, the click-through rate will go up. That's why I asking you guys to share any numbers or any clue that would help any game developer. And as I said, where the capsule will appear, it's play a huge factor if it will drive visit or no. For example, if the capsule showed in the tower defense genre page, the user will most likely to click on the game. But if the capsule show in other pages, most likely this player that see this capsule are not interested in tower defense game and they will not click on the capsule. So where the capsule will place is a matter more. So now I have a question for you guys. Did you ever A/B test your Steam capsule or just made it and put it there and leave it? Whether if you did make it or you pay for someone to make it. Please share these details with us so we can learn from each other. And what do you think about the Steam capsule? It needs to be look like the game and the game assets, or it's better to be hand drawing and just have different concept? For example, this capsule, it's hand drawing concept, while the game itself, it's, as I know, it's vector 2D. So what do you think? Hand drawing is better, or the Steam capsule should be look like the game? And did you have any experience about this? So please share this with us. So that's why the CTR is very important, because every time your game capsule appear and this impression not convert to visit, you are losing at least wishlist. I'm not saying sale, but wishlist will convert to sale one day. I still here with you guys in the same boat. I don't have a lot of information how I can improve these numbers, how I can make Steam to show the game more and have more impressions. And until now, I don't know how to make a good capsule to make player that not interested in the genre of your game to go inside the store page, because the capsule is very interesting. But after some research, what I learned is in the home page, you need to show big things like big character or big title. You can't show small character like a lot of enemy or a lot of characters. This will make the capsule not appealing in the home page. When I'm talking about the home page here, I'm not talking about the big home page capsule and video. No, I'm talking about the small capsule that appear down in the home page. Because mostly if you appear in the home page, you will appear there, not in the big space for the Steam. If you are a game developer and like to watch game development content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give me a like for this video. And if you want to watch more, watch this one. And see you in the next one.